We are proud of you. On this very land, for thousands of years, Wapo, Pomo, Miwok Indians have performed ceremonies just like this for thousands of years. It is goosebumpy amazing. I am in awe that somehow, great mystery, here we are all together following that tradition. What a great mystery that we've all been brought together here tonight. Who could imagine that we would know that we'd be here doing this, honoring our ancestors? It's a big deal. It's not a small deal. I'm going to ask you to take a moment just to really feel your feet on this ground. The support from the earth for all of you. As if your feet had roots going into the ground. Feel the support. And I'm going to ask you to look up at this amazing sky with the moon up there. It's endless and it's mysterious. And yet here we are together. It is time for you young men to get that you are responsible for moving your life in the right direction. You're responsible. If you're letting go of all your past pains and hurts and disappointments, it's so that you can be present, you can be here, moving your life in the right direction. It's not really appropriate for you anymore to say your mommy or your daddy kept you from being happy and healthy and holy and productive and mindful and present and authentic. It's not really appropriate for you to be saying that anymore. It's on you. I have a question for all of you, young men and adult men, with the raise of your hands to answer the question. How many of you know that you could be more respectful of yourself? Like sometimes you have self-doubt or you're disappointed in yourself. I heard you guys say that today. How many of you know that you somehow need to figure out a way to love yourself more? Raise your hands. How many of you have ever felt, young and old men, that the people that get in your way, the events that get in your way, you just want to quit? Or that it's hard to keep going? Or that you're suffering in some way? Anybody besides me ever feel that? I want to give you a gift tonight. Young men, adult men. It's 2 words. It's 2 words. One word is called both. The other word is called and. Both and. You can have ADHD. You can have anger. You can have frustration. You can be bipolar. You can be sad about stuff. You can have anxiety. You can be depressed. And you can choose to move your life in the right direction. You can choose to move your life in the right direction. How do I know this? When I was younger, your age for young men, when I was a teenager, there was no words for like ADHD or bipolar. I think they said anxious maybe or depression. They would say, oh, Mark, he's a good boy. He's a fidgeter. I was a fidgeter. I have all those things. Those men who are here know me pretty well. I'm pretty wacky. Shut up. And when I was a young teenager, I always wanted to make music. I love music. I always wanted to someday make my own music. Positive, upbeat music. When I was younger, I also knew that I wanted to do something important in the world. I just felt that. I definitely knew that somehow I had to help people. I knew that. I was a both-and guy. I knew I was a wacky dude, and I knew that I was going to go for it. Scared like hell, and I was going to go for it. You feeling me, both-and? Oh. They were both true. Back in the day, like when something happened, when I say back in the day, for me it was the 50s and 60s when I grew up. I remember like I would complain to my mom and dad about something, like somebody bullied me, or I got pushed down, or I got a little mug, somebody took my lunch in the 3rd grade and I thought the world was over. And my grandparents and my parents would say really profound things like, you're gonna live. My parents worked, so I'd come home to my grandmother in this tiny little apartment. And I would cry to her saying, somebody do, and she would say, it could be worse. I would speak to my grandfather. Something would go wrong. He would say, it is what it is. I just wanted more attention. I was let down. And yet I knew what they were telling me. You want it, you go for it. If I can do it, you can do it. Here we are. I want to do something good in the world. We're all here. I'm so amazed. Oh my God, it happened. It's happening. Oh, I have a son. I have no idea. He's going to be like a hip-hop guy, owns a recording studio, and he makes all my music for me, and it's out on the internet. Oh my God. You met Kyle today. Like he's one of my guys. He helps me make the music. I wanted to help people, became a doctor, helping people. I'm 71. It all happened. It's happening. It's both and. You feeling me? You don't have to deny that you feel any way. And are you willing to make the choice to move on? Are you willing to make the choice? I have 2 more words for you that help you. Men love these words, these 2 words. Fuck it. They just love to say fuck it. When I was 3 or 4 years old in Queens, like, you had to say fuck it. Or you were like weird. And then what would happen is you would say it, and then in the area where I live, like, the mothers would come down with a bar of soap and wash your mouth out with soap in front of all your friends. Like it was going to do anything. And you had to make believe you were remorseful and sad and so hurt, but you ran back to your friends like, yeah, I did it. So here's what I mean by fuck it. If you are down on yourself, disappointed with yourself, you're having a hard time getting out of it, usually men and young men say it kind of like this, like, fuck it. They look down, they're like, fuck it. It's like a sign of like resignation, like I'm never going to make it. Anybody besides me ever say it that way? And then there was that part of me, I don't know how, I don't know why, I just knew I was moved to do some shit. And when men are moved to do good shit, they say it like this, fuck it! Just fuck it, I'm going to fucking do it. However you say it is what you're going to get. However you say it is what you're going to get. So in a moment, we're going to say fuck it. However you say it, though, is who you're going to become. You feeling me on that? That make sense? However you say it right now tonight is how it's going to turn out for you. It's true. So in a moment, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. You're going to say fuck it 3 times. How you say it will determine how you're going to become. I'm not kidding you. Choose wisely. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Choose wisely. 3 times we're going to do it. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, 3 times. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Choose wisely. You can achieve what you can conceive. I'm not the one who made that up. You will achieve what you can conceive. Oh, this just in. It requires really fucking hard work. It just does. It just does. So if you're willing to feel sad and depressed and do all those things, because it's real, it's real. I'm not saying deny that. I'm just saying focus on the right direction. And you'll be amazed as you get older how all that stuff will heal because you kept moving in the right direction, even when you felt like not doing it. Does that make sense? Yes. So let it both be true. You can feel like, I don't want to do it, and you can do it. But it does take fucking hard work. And when you get to be 71, and you feel like you did the work, and you got the reward, you're ready to die a good death. You will have no fear because you respected yourself and you loved yourself. That's my prayer for you on this sacred ground. That's my prayer for you. I'm just telling you straight up what I know to be true. Choose wisely, because now you're young men, you're not boys. If you act like boys, that's what's going to happen. You'll get stuck. You'll get stuck in the sadness and the disappointment, and you won't be able to move in the right direction. So choose wisely, and I'll end with this. Ask for help. Can't do it alone? There's nothing I did alone. I have all my men here who helped me get here. I have my family. I got my friends. I asked for help. I don't like to ask for help. I'd rather just get it done by myself. And oh my God, it didn't take me long to learn. I just can't make it on my own. You guys need to love each other, respect each other, help each other. And as my Rastafarian friends always say, never get weary, you know. Don't get tired. And when you get tired, rest and get right up and get right on it. If you do your life the right way, you will love yourself, respect yourself, and you'll be ready to die a good death. I am proud of you all for being here. Love you all. Young men, you have more weekend to go. Proud of you all. True. I was telling you about both and, right? When Mr. Wineapple was talking about discipline, my very first yoga teacher, I was 19. He said discipline is doing the same thing at the same time every day. So every day I started doing stretching, 30 minutes every morning. That was 50 years ago, maybe more. 30 minutes every morning, 7 days a week. I have to work 10, 12 hours a day most of the time. I begin my day by some yoga, some stretching, some aerobics. But that's how I develop discipline, because I'm a space cadet. I like to think about things. I'm a philosopher. I'd rather play music, do all that. So by having discipline, doing the same thing at the same time every day, I've become disciplined. And now that I have discipline, I can do all the things I don't like to do, get them done, so I have way more time to do the things I like to do. Make sense? Until you adapt some strategy like that, you're just going to always act like a boy. Just want to go for the fun. Of course we all want to have fun. I love to have fun. And I got to do a lot of stuff I don't like to do. So I get it done really in a good way. I don't rush it. I stay focused as much as my ADHD kind of wacky brain will do. If I find myself spacing out, I know how to bring my attention back to the present moment. That's the key. Can you bring your attention back to the present moment? Anybody else besides me tend to have that wandering mind? Am I the only one in here? Okay, a lot of you. So Mr. Falk here is going to come into the circle in a moment and teach you a way to get present, a way to get focused. And here's the thing, and I mean this for all men. Whenever you get agitated, anybody besides me get agitated pretty quickly? If you cannot control yourself in that moment, if you can't regulate yourself in that moment, it's going to be a hard life. It's easy now because people see you as boys. So, oh, we just acted like a boy, he'll get it. Or you'll trick yourself and go, I'm just going to act like a boy and I'll just kind of let them think I'm a boy and then they'll feel sorry for me. What I'm encouraging you to do is to learn how to get present. So no matter what anybody says to you, they can come right up in your face and they just want to insult you or with you. Can you actually stay calm to that? Can you actually stay calm to that? To me, that's a man. So you're going to learn a way to relax yourself. It's pretty easy. It's on you to practice every day. Same time every day. Mr. Falk, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. On to our final ceremonies for the day. Remember, whenever you feel challenged, it's a gentle breath in. Slow, a longer, controlled breath out. And you just wait for your body to tell you when to breathe in again. When you can control your breath, you can relax to anything. There's going to be a couple of things today you're going to have to learn how to relax to. Gentle breath in through your nose or mouth or both. Slow, a longer, controlled breath out through your nose or mouth or both. And just kind of pause. Your body will tell you when to breathe in again. When you can control your breath, you can handle anything. And there'll be some things today you're going to have to handle. Mr. Lehau? And warming you. You are their son. You actually came out of nowhere, Big Bang, all of a sudden, subatomic particles flying everywhere, beginning to collide with each other, creating matter like hydrogen and helium, which then bonded together with other particles and created oxygen and hydrogen. A lot of chaos. Things began to swirl around. Matter was made. Suns were created just from fusion of hydrogen and helium, which is just particles of light. They're just particles of light. And they collide and they create more light and warmth. And everything, including this earth, including that sun, including your bodies, including my drum, came out of this nowhere, great mystery, black hole place, or no place. And everything, including the sun, came from there. And in that way, we are actually all united. We are actually all one, literally. And that warm sun is all part of the great mystery. And we are all one, and we rely on the sun for so much. And there's a sun, there's a fire inside of you that is the sun. If everything came from great mystery out of nowhere, we're all one. And the sun represents the fire within you. The fire within you. I know you young men have a fire within you. You know you have it. Will you actually put your attention on it and do something about it? Live a meaningful life. Get things done the way you need to get them done to be happy, healthy, and holy. Just feel the warmth. And in a moment, we're going to sing a song. It's very simple. The words are Azima Wo. It begins with Azima Wo way, and then it goes to Azima Wo. You'll catch on. You can always hum. And this African song, it's called the Song of Creation. We're going to honor that we are creatures of creation. We're not separate from creation. We are creation, appearing in our bodily forms. Azima Wo. Creatures of creation. We're all one. We're going to celebrate ourselves. We're going to celebrate creation. What's true for me is that our jobs as humans is to be creative. Be true to yourself. Creatively express yourself. If you don't catch on to the words, just hum. Just hum. Let's all sing together. You'll catch on. The words are simple. Azima wo way, azima wo. Some of you men know this song. Jump in when you're ready. Take a gentle breath in, slow a longer controlled breath out. Just wait, your body will breathe you. Azima wo way, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo way, azima wo. Azima wo, azima wo, azima wo way, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo way. Azima wo way, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo. One last time. Azima wo way, azima wo, azima wo, azima wo. Take a gentle breath in, slow a longer controlled breath out. Take a moment to let your body breathe you. We're creatures of creation. We're all united. Your weekend is not over. You're going to need each other. You're going to need to support each other to control your breath, to handle all the challenges that are coming for the rest of the day. Finish strong! Finish strong! Finish strong! This is your life! It's your life! Finish strong! Mr. Conde.
How do you feel, young man?
And I had a chance to speak with you last night. You guys remember any of that?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I want to let you know, we talked about you being young men last night. You are young men. I just want to tell you what's true for me. You're not adult men until you can actually pay your way. No judgment, just straight up. It's not your house. It's not even your room. It's not. I'm just saying. Unless you're paying the rent or the mortgage, unless you're buying the furniture, pay for that bed, the dresser drawers, it's not your bathroom. It's not. When you pay your way, you're an adult male. I want to let you know I am proud of you because you made it through an ordeal. It's hard work what you guys did. And the whole idea was to prepare you to become an adult male. And if you remember that message from last night, the bottom line was two really important words. Remember those words? So it depends on how you say it. It's going to determine what you get. So it's on you now. And we're all proud of you for making it this far. And I'm going to ask you to respect your parents because they're paying your way for now. So remember we talked about some other two words, both and. You may think they should be doing a better job. You may think they don't understand you. You may think whatever you choose to think. And I encourage you to be more grateful. I encourage you to get that it's your responsibility to be the man you always wanted to be. Both and. Remember that? Thank you. What you guys went through, you have the right now to make up any stories you need to when you go back and tell your friends what you did. Go for it. We'll back you up. For you parents, you've heard me say, your sons went through an ordeal that most young men are not having it. They didn't want to have it when they got here, and they did it. So both and. Both and, meaning you share your resources with them, right? Love, generosity, caring. You give them a lot. And you can't treat them like boys anymore. They're not boys. They're young men. Doesn't mean they're always going to get it right. It's on you to stop parenting so much and doing things for them and start mentoring them and teach them how to make it. They may say, I don't want to learn from you. They may do that. Let them pay the natural consequence for not knowing the skills that you know you can teach them. Does that make sense? Let them have the consequence. They'll be responsible for not knowing stuff they know they need to learn. They don't want it, you offer it, it's on them. They'll pay the consequence. And if they're young men, they'll do the consequence, and then they'll move on and maybe ask for help. Make sense? Cool. Thank you for acknowledging the volunteers, all of you. These guys put in countless hours, all of them, to make this happen. So thank you, fellas. True or true. Okay, young men, I'm going to ask you to come to about maybe within 3 feet of your parents, or somebody's here to represent you as your parents, about this close. Find your parents. Don't get too close. Close enough, though. Feel like you live thousands of miles apart. Everybody's on their devices. Everybody's got their things they're doing, and you're not united. I'm here to tell you, young men, as you get older, and your parents, if they're alive, how lucky you are, the love that you feel from them, and ideally the love you give to them, cannot be reproduced in any other relationship. It just can't. There's going to be very few people who will hang with you, young men, your whole life the way your parents will. Here's what I'm asking you to do in return for them. Take good care of them. 25 years ago when we started, I was 50 somewhere. I'm 71. It's getting harder. I know what it's like. I already think about what it's going to be like to ask my children for help. I mean that. What is it going to be like? And knowing that they're going to, I know that they're going to lovingly take care of me. That's an outrageously wonderful thing. I know that now. Knowing that they will never leave you. What a great thing. Do you know that feeling when you're on the phone with your family, any family member or best friend, and you go at the end, I love this part. Love you. You know that feeling? I just get goosebumps even saying it. My prayer for all of you here today is that you always know that love you feeling. These men are your village. They're your village. There's been villages for probably hundreds of thousands of years, certainly tens of thousands of years, where everybody raised everybody. So for you parents and you young men, all the follow-up events that we have, come visit us. We want to take good care of you. We need to hear your love you also. That's the pay we get from you. We hope to see you. We have an event coming up in August, September. Every month we have something, either online or in person. We hope to see you for a very long time. When you need help, parents or young men, call upon us. There's probably very few things in the world we'd rather do than take care of you. Is that true? And all these men have families. This is like extended family for us because we love the love. These are lovers. I'm proud of you all for being here. A rite of passage. Who would have thunk parents go to a rite of passage and young men go? We love you. I speak for all these men. We love you. We thank you. Your weekend is now over. Woo!